5 signs you're dealing with evil, rewritten. What if evil didn't look like a monster, but smiled like a friend? What if it didn't arrive with chaos, but in silence? In subtle glances? In well-placed words? And what if the real danger wasn't out there, but seated quietly right next to you? We walk among shadows. Not all of them wear dark cloaks. Some smile. Some offer help. Some offer friendship. But behind the familiar voice, behind the warm gesture, something darker breathes. Evil does not announce itself. It doesn't scream in the streets or show its fangs in daylight. No, it whispers at the table. It hides behind familiar faces. It lingers in rooms where trust is unguarded. And if we don't train our eyes to see, if we don't discipline our perception, it will not destroy us from the outside, but consume us from within. Here are *5 chilling signs *. You are not just dealing with a difficult person, but something darker. And how we respond, not with fear, but with focused clarity. 1. They thrive when you fall, *. This is the first test. At first, they appear supportive, but when life wounds you, watch closely. They offer smiles that don't reach their eyes. They mask envy with advice. They shine when you suffer. Seneca warned, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor, and those who envy, they crave your fall." Why? Because your strength reminds them of their weakness. Your progress makes their stillness unbearable. Your clarity threatens the confusion they've chosen to live in. So when your pain makes someone glow, understand, you are not near a friend. You are near a predator in waiting. 2. They speak sweet, but twist with precision, *. Their words are silk, and their intentions are poison. They flatter, they praise, they disarm, and then, slowly, they plant doubt. A comment here, a question there, and before you know it, you're doubting your own worth. Epictetus taught us, it is not what they do, but how we respond that matters. But to respond well, we must first *see well. The man who wounds openly is easy to spot. But the one who cloaks his blade in silk? If you're not vigilant, you'll bleed before you even feel the cut. 3. They are architects of chaos, *. Watch what follows them. Where they go, conflict rises. Peace fractures. Trust burns. They speak one truth to your face, and another behind your back. They ignite tension, then deny the flame. They say, "It wasn't me," but the pattern speaks louder than their denial. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. So we don't lash out. We don't explode. We don't engage. We step back. We observe. We remove our emotions from the battlefield. And when necessary, we leave. Not in rage, but in silence. Because to engage with chaos is to invite it in, and that we will never allow. 4. They despise accountability, and blame is their favorite weapon, *. Evil cannot survive a mirror. It cannot stand truth, so it avoids responsibility like fire. These people twist every mistake outward. They never say, "I was wrong." They say, "It was you," or "It was them," or "It was the world." They are allergic to ownership, because responsibility demands growth. And growth demands truth. Seneca said, "A good character, once established, is not easily overthrown." But these people have no stable character. Only masks. And when the mask slips, when their real face shows, they must blame someone for what we now see. So we don't defend ourselves. We don't explain. We simply watch the blame shift like shadows on a wall, and we walk away intact. Because truth doesn't need to scream. It only needs to stand. 5. They demand control, but fear discipline, *. They present their domination as care. Their control is leadership. Their manipulation is help. But their goal is not harmony, it's ownership. They thrive in confusion. They flourish when others are reactive, emotional, uncertain. Because calmness is their enemy. Because discipline cannot be manipulated. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That truth? It terrifies them. Because a person who has trained their mind, who remains unmoved by threats, unaffected by flattery, unafraid of silence, cannot be owned, so they try to break you. And when that fails, they vanish. Conclusion. *. These signs are not just warnings. They are tests, not of who they are, but of who *you choose to be. We don't fight evil with rage. We don't beg it to change. We don't try to convince it of our worth. We see, we stand, we sharpen, and then, we walk. Because nothing disarms darkness more than a soul that cannot be shaken. If this spoke to something quiet but strong inside you, then you already know what to do. Subscribe for more Stoic clarity in a world that feeds on confusion. We are not here to flinch. We are here to rise and walk forward, silent and whole, because in a world filled with noise, chaos, and illusion, our greatest power isn't just clarity. It's discipline, it's restraint, it's the ability to see evil and not become it, to be cut and not cut back, to be betrayed and still choose composure over collapse. That doesn't make us weak. It makes us forged. Let others perform rage. Let others drown in manipulation. We walk the still road. We train until peace is our power, not our prize. So when you feel that chill near someone who claims to care, when your instinct whispers, something is off, listen, then rise, then walk, because evil thrives on confusion, but cannot survive in the light of a steady soul. Subscribe, only if you're done being fooled. Only if you're ready to become someone they can't twist, trap, or control. Walk with us. This is the Stoic path. And we're just getting started.